What's good, y'all? It's your man Rico, the opinionist. Whew, my lord, on this Juneteenth. Man, fresh off the success of his movie Straw, Tyler Perry out here been accused of grabbing white male cheeks. One of the actors, white actors from this movie, from that show, The Oval. A lot of y'all love that show. That's that show where, what's her name? The black actress fell in love with her white husband on. Tamika Sumter. Yes. I think that show was she found her white zaddy and they got married and stuff. But anyway, Tyler Perry. Y'all don't know so y'all actually know what his type. According to his movies, Tyler Perry does have a type. He like them light skinned, biracial mix, and he like white dudes. And this cat, what's the name? Derek Dixon or something. Y'all know the story. Just Google it. It's been a few years. He done suing the man for $260 million. So that's what they say. You go high, then you might actually get a settlement of $10 million, and he can move on about his life after that $10 million settlement. And so, but anyway, if y'all read the text messages, I read through them and checking out the story, like, wow, really, Tyler? Well, not really. I don't think anybody's really shocked about this. Are you? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the chat. Are y'all shocked by these allegations? Tyler Perry and these men's. No. It's very, very interesting. So if you haven't, well, according to reports, all this is alleged. These are accusations, and not like these are things that we haven't heard already, but these are very vicious rumors and dastardly accusations. So the little Caucasian actor, it was so interesting is according to the stories that's being shared and according to his complaint, Tyler Perry pulled a Tiger Woods, meaning Tiger Woods met his wife as a nanny, as a servant, as a lowly employee. Yeah, she was just a nanny. She came up with $500 million rich off of him. And so here's Tyler Perry, this billionaire. Now the white man that he I guess became enamored by was working as a part of the staff. Listen now, a part of the staff that was working an event that he was producing or he was at. You know, when they say the staff, he either was bringing out the food, or he was greeting people into the event, or he was like trying to pass them around. You know how you hold those trays and passing out the champagne to all of the attendees? No, he was the staff taking up the dishes. Just so wild. Damn, talking about being discovered out of nowhere, being pulled up out of nowhere. Tyler Perry saw the young man and eyes bucked out like the cartoons, boing, and said, ooh, got to have him. And he brought him on and said, hey, let me make you a star. Tyler brought him on, and then he said, according to the thing, he was a part of his little show, Ruthless. I never watched all this kind of stuff. I'm going to have to read so I'm repeating the reports. And then after a while, you know, Tyler reeled him in and gave him hopes of having a big career, and then he brought him on to the show, The Oval. All the girl's name's Tika Sumter, sorry. And so brought him on to the show, The Oval. He did 85 episodes before he was, I guess, written off. No, what happened was the dude quit because he got tired. He grew tired of Tyler trying to holler at him. And it's alleged that the man is gay, so Tyler, I guess he knew he could get at him. But Tyler also is attracted to straight men too, so we can't act like he just only has one sexual orientation type. He just likes a man, baby. Yeah. So got him on, and next thing you know, the text messages and and they weren't as salacious as you think. And where I'm going with this is, if y'all read the text messages and heard other reports, it seems to be the same story with these folks who accuse these rich men of harassment and all of this kind of stuff. Isn't it interesting how they all go along with it at first with the goal or the understanding that they could get to a higher place, and then when that doesn't, when it doesn't materialize, all of a sudden they want to become material witnesses in a in a sex assault case. I just find it amazing. Mind you, these are grown people making decisions, and then the reporter said the guy even spent the night at Tyler's house after he had, trying to push Tyler. Tyler was trying to get at him. Yeah, what's up with you? Shit, let me get that holiday. And the guy was like trying to be cool, you ladies, when you have these bosses that be halfway flirting with you, but you need your job, you want your job, so you kind of let him down softly. You don't really entertain him, but you don't really say, hey, get the F on with that ish. I'm not interested in your A. You just kind of like smile it off. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about, how y'all have to do a lot of these bosses. But he's the same way. The dude, he just trying to smile it off and, told Tyler, look, man, I ain't with that. But, he still accepted an invitation to Tyler's house in Atlanta or Douglasville, Georgia, or whatever it is. And they got drunk. And so Tyler said, oh, man, you ain't got to go home. You don't need to drive home drunk, bro. Spend the night here. Tyler had got about 35 rooms in this mansion. So dude said, when he's in there asleep, all of a sudden he felt these big ass Madea hands. First he felt the big ass Madea feet, then the big ass Madea knees, then the big ass Madea hands, come up on and get in the bed with him and start rubbing him and grabbing parts of him and all that kind of shit. He like, whoa, partner, this ain't what we talking. We ain't doing this. And so he like, hey, so after then, I think that's when he pretty much had enough. But then, y'all remember the biracial actor, Christian Keys? He didn't give any names or who the sexual predator was for him. He said, same thing. Accepted a night to stay at the person's house, and next thing you know, that person jumps in the bed with him like, whoa, mother lover. No, this ain't what this is. So, the thing is, you grown-ass men, just like I say to grown-ass women, y'all stop messing with these gay dudes. Y'all know damn well these gay dudes with money, they use that, their position to try to get at you, just like bosses on jobs. They know little mama come from Section 8, and she can't happen to be fine. And you trying to get at her. Sometimes she ain't Section 8, she's just a baddie. Want to move up in the company. And these gay dudes do the same thing to these men out here. And I'm glad it's finally getting light. There are a lot of these men out here harassing, and these women are harassing men. Men need jobs. Men have aspirations for careers as well. And so the person who is kind of like the gatekeeper or is possible in the position to make that possible for you, well, yeah, that's how they do. And it's awful. And I'm glad that more men are speaking out. But as far as this case, you're like, hey, my man, your little brother, dude, who worked 85 episodes, and I guess Tyler was like, okay, man, well, damn, when you gonna pay up? What's up? I mean, he quit the job, and he quit the job, and he filed an agreement with EEOC. They did nothing. That's when he quit. When y'all read the report. But it is interesting that another part of the story was not only did he go to Tyler's house and spend the night, and Tyler tried to pull that, but also it was a part in there where the guy was he was asked to strip down to like audition for a role. He was supposed to do a role. Allegedly, Tyler snatched his pants down and grabbed his booty cheeks, and that's when he's like, oh no. But thing is, he said he was sexually assaulted by Tyler and there were times when he was sexually assaulted. What does that mean? You let him, did you say, well, all right, man, you can grab my ass. Okay, you can pull on my ding ding a little bit, but y'all know these gay dudes, you guys that come up against these producers and these movie house executives, these movie studio executives, they don't want to just, pull on your ding ding and squeeze your ass and rub on your chest. They want to go up in your booty hole, or they want you to go up in theirs. It's just like that. For like the lady who works at the office, she trying to go up. He'll take some head for a minute, but after a while, he want to go ahead and smash. And that's what this is. And so, not taking up for my dear Perry. But we're gonna have to take accountability for the choices we make. And for all you out there saying, Rico, you're shaming, you're victim shaming. Well, if the victim was 8, 6, 4, 12, 14, and all that, I can get that's a victim. But you grown motherfuckers that sit here and you let them feel on you a little bit, and then you're like, okay, that's as far as I can go. Well, that's the plan you had. Then your plans blew up in your face. Because one thing you don't do is you don't even give a predator an inch. Because that inch to them is a mile. You just don't do that. But then you come out your grown ass, then you want to tell the story. You know, then we supposed to read your story like we don't have good sense. That ain't cool. I don't care much for Tyler Perry. No, I don't care much for his movies, but I am a huge appreciator. I'm very appreciative of the truth and common sense and reality. And you grown women, you grown men around here, you walk in the lion's den with meat drawers on and expect the lion not to at least sniff on your ass. Y'all cut it out. And I don't know how this is going to turn out with the Tyler Perry thing. I don't care. But I just want to share my piece on it. Like, dude, cut it out. To that little Dixon dude who's claiming victim now. Obviously, at some point, you let him feel on your ass. You let him do stuff and all that. So that's why he kept on trying to get at you. Because you didn't say definitively, stop, you big ass dude. But it comes out that you're also a homosexual, which is not against the law. So what it turns out to, dude don't mind, allegedly, whoever this white male victim is, he'll have sex with dudes. He just didn't want to have sex with Tyler. He obviously thought Tyler was gross. Tyler Perry wasn't his type. But if Tyler Perry probably was his type on some level, be it because of race or height and all that kind of stuff, then maybe he would have. So a lot of times that plays a part into it. What depends on harassment, because we all know what sexual harassment on the job is. Depends on how he looks. I know that's an unwritten fact there. Because, you know, on the job, ladies, you know, if Flavor Flav, someone who looked like Flavor Flav came up to you and said, damn, baby, your booty look good, and that dress you wearing today, you are wearing those pants, my God. And his ass would be sitting right across from HR. Finna go ahead and sign that sheet to get his ass up out of there. Sexual harassment. But if the man looks like Morris Chestnut or Denzel, wow, man, your booty's shaped really nice in that skirt. You wearing that skirt today. You so stupid, Morris. You better go. Denzel, you better watch out now, because I'm going to break in 5 minutes. It's a whole different it's a whole different ball game. So let's stop the nonsense. You know, it's all about getting paid, and people are so cheap these days. They don't want to put the work in to do a lot of these jobs, you know. And you know, if you're going into Hollywood, y'all already know what time it is. You're going to have to give them something to get you something. It's always been like that in Hollywood for 100 years. Well, at least we can say Tyler is one of the different sexual predators. He doesn't like little boys and little girls like most of them do, in my opinion. Just me talking. At least he goes after the grown folks, because grown folks have the ability to make sound choices. And here he is again. Y'all, I'll call it, he's the Cassie of movies. He made a sound choice as a grown-ass man. It went as far as he wanted to go. Then he was upset. Now, I need to get paid. And based on public opinion, and if you yell out sexual abuse and sexual assault, well, public going to be on... It's going to be on your side. Because, oh, my God, he has no right to violate his body. Oh, my God, that sexual assault is never okay. Oh, my God, it's nothing to be made light of. Because all those who are actual victims of sexual assault, they're going to come out and their feelings going to be in this. So y'all quit playing with stuff that's real in people's lives. That's real for a lot of people. Y'all trying to get a money grab, but you're going to let the man fill out over you. You're going to go to this house. If you're uncomfortable with anybody, you don't go to their houses. You keep it professional in that office, and if they don't like it, you move your ass on. At least you won't have paw prints of no man on your ass or your chest or your breast or your coochie. Right? It's your man Rico the Opinionist. I'm trying to see, did I leave anything out? I don't know if I did. Y'all let me know in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.